Exams are coming up, aren't they? And you're feeling scared. Totally normal. Every student faces a lot of pressure during exam season. The biggest problem? You just don't feel like studying. You tell yourself you can't. Not now. Maybe in 10 minutes. Maybe in 20. Let's say you actually decide to start studying. Here comes the next challenge. Distractions. The moment you sit down, Shaitan whispers, check your phone first. Organize your desk. Suddenly your mind is full of 1,000 excuses to delay, and if you manage to beat the distractions, a bigger issue shows up. How do I study? There's too much to cover, too little time, and even more responsibilities. Then, even if you organize everything, you face the hardest problem yet, overthinking. Will I pass? Will my parents be disappointed? Will I let my teacher down? These whispers steal your focus and drain the blessing from your time. But Islam teaches us how to face all of this. And today, I'll give you simple steps. But not just any steps, Islamic ones. Practical advice from the Quran and Sunnah. And I promise, if you apply them, success will come, insha'Allah. All this fear and confusion you're feeling? I've felt it too. But the solution was never in more stress. It was in returning to Allah and doing my part. Before we begin with the solutions, the most important thing, trust Allah, then trust yourself. Allah says, وَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ وَكَفَى بِاللَّهِ وَكِيلًا. And put your trust in Allah, for Allah is sufficient as a trustee of affairs. If you keep repeating to yourself, I'm a failure, I'll never pass, you're opening the door of despair for Shaitan. But instead say, I will give it my best effort and Allah will guide me. And that's the first comment I want you to write down right now. I will study and I will rely on Allah. Did you write it? Great. Now let's dive into the solutions through a story. The story of Ali and Salim. There were two students, one named Ali and the other Salim. Ali was always top of the class. Salim sat in the very back. Exams were approaching. Ali had already started studying. Salim was confused, anxious. He didn't know where to start. So Salim said, Ali, please help me. I'm desperate. Ali asked, what's wrong? Salim replied, 9 problems, and they all feel like a mountain. Ali laughed and said, your problems are never bigger than Allah's mercy. Every illness has a cure. Problem number 1, procrastination. Salim said, yeah, my first problem is procrastination. I keep saying, 10 more minutes, 1 more hour, and then the whole day is gone. Ali responded, the Prophet said, ihris ala ma yanfa'uk, wasta'in billahi wa la ta'jaz. Be keen on what benefits you and seek help from Allah, and do not give up. I have an Islamic method for you, the decide and rely rule, meaning, when you intend to study, don't delay, just say Bismillah, and begin. Allah says, فَإِذَا عَزَمْتَ فَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ. Once you make a decision, put your trust in Allah. Make the decision in under 30 seconds, and go. If you win that first 30 seconds, you're on the right path. Problem number 2, the curriculum is huge. Salim said, but the syllabus is massive, I can't finish it. Ali replied, the Prophet said, Inna Allah yuhibbu ma'ali al-umur. Allah loves noble matters and excellent deeds, and He dislikes trivialities. So here's the strategy. Focus on the essentials. Start with what's most useful, not what has the most pages. Look for the topics that repeat every year, review solid summaries, and lighten your load by staying focused. Problem number 3, not enough time. Salim said, okay, even if I know what to study, I just don't have time. Ali said, the Prophet said, نِعْمَتَانِ مَغْبُونٌ فِيهِمَا كَثِيرٌ مِنَ النَّاسِ الصِّحَّةُ وَالْفَرَاغُ. There are 2 blessings most people waste, health and free time. Here's what to do. The golden hour method. Set a timer for 1 hour only, and remove all distractions during that hour. Then take a break and do another hour. If you apply this, your focus will be stronger than ever before. Problem number 4. Where do I study from? Salim said, from the textbook? Notes? Videos? Ali answered, the Prophet said, Inna Allah yuhibbu idha amila ahadukum amalan an yutqinah. Allah loves when one of you does a task, that they do it with excellence. So don't scatter your efforts. Start with one source, just one. Read first, then write by hand. Repetition is the key to memorization. Problem number 5, constant distraction. Salim said, every time I start, I open my phone. Ali said, put your phone on airplane mode and place it far away. Allah says, وَلَا تُطِعْ مَنْ أَغْفَلْنَا قَلْبَهُ عَنْ ذِكْرِنَا وَاتَّبَعَ هَوَاهُ. And do not obey the one whose heart we have made heedless of our remembrance and who follows his desires. Your phone is pulling you away from your purpose. During study time, it's your enemy. Problem number 6. Overthinking. Salim said, I keep overthinking. What if I fail? What will people say? What if I disappoint my parents? Ali replied, the Prophet said, Is'alullahu al-afwa wal-afiyah. Ask Allah for well-being and protection. And Allah says, وَمَا تَوْفِيقِي إِلَّا بِاللَّهِ. My success is only by Allah. Worrying won't change the future. It just ruins your present. So say, O Allah, help me and don't leave me powerless. Open for me the doors of understanding. Problem number 7. Losing hope. Salim said, every time I start, I fail. And then I lose hope. Ali responded, Allah says, قُلْ يَا عِبَادِيَ الَّذِينَ أَسْرَفُوا عَلَى أَنفُسِهِمْ لَا تَقْنَطُوا مِنْ رَحْمَةِ اللَّهِ. Say, O my servants who have wronged themselves, do not despair of Allah's mercy. Every beginning is hard. Start, even if you make mistakes. You're rewarded for your intention and your effort. Problem number 8. Laziness. Salim said, honestly, I just feel lazy all the time. My body feels heavy, and I can't get up to study. Ali replied, the Prophet said, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-ajzi wal-kasal. O Allah, I seek refuge in you from helplessness and laziness. Laziness isn't your nature, it's a habit, and habits can be broken. Every time you resist laziness, you're training your soul. Start small, just sit at your desk. Don't think about the whole day, just say, I'll study for 10 minutes. And once you begin, momentum will carry you. Problem number 9. I can't remember anything. Salim said, even when I study, I forget everything during the test. Ali smiled and said, Allah said, وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَيُعَلِّمُكُمُ اللَّهُ. And fear Allah, and Allah will teach you. Fear of Allah brings light to the mind. And the Prophet taught us to say this dua, Allahumma la sahla illa ma ja'altahu sahlan, wa anta taj'alul hazna idha shi'ta sahlan. O Allah, there is no ease except what you make easy, and you make the difficult easy if you will. Say this dua before your studies and before your exams. And remember, review, repetition, and consistency. These are the keys to memory. So, my brother and sister, your fear is real, but so is your strength. And most importantly, Allah is with you. Take the means, make the effort, and put your full trust in Allah. You're not studying alone. You're on a mission. You're worshiping through your hard work. And as you study, repeat in your heart, I will study and I will rely on Allah. Write it in the comments. Say it out loud. Make it your mindset. Because success doesn't begin with grades. It begins with intention and action. And I promise you, if you take this step, Allah will carry you the rest of the way. May Allah bless you, grant you ease, and crown your effort with success.